مشاهدينا مشاهدي اي بي سي الخليجية، أهلا بكم مرة أخرى في برنامج كفاءة الإمارات. كما عودنا حضراتكم دائما وأبدا أن نقدم لكم كفاءات من داخل دولة الإمارات أو من محبي وقاتلي دولة الإمارات. دولة الإمارات التي تضم أكثر من 200 جنسية. ضيفتي اليوم هي سيدة أعمال جاءت من أمريكا قبل 10 سنوات، عاشت داخل دولة الإمارات مع زوجها، ولكنه تحولت إلى محبة لدولة الإمارات، ثم تحولت إلى سيدة أعمال داخل دولة الإمارات. حبها للحيوانات الأليفة جعلها تفكر في تأسيس بزنس خاص بها، وأيضا في تأسيس بزنس يعتني بهذه الأمور. السيدة أماندا هايدن صاحبة The Pet Sitting Company. عمر الشركة منذ 4 سنوات، تقدم العديد من الخدمات وأيضا لها رسالة تقدمها للمجتمع من خلال هذا البزنس. رحبوا معي مشاهدينا بمسز أماندا. مسز أماندا, you are welcome in our program. Thank you for the interview and thanks also for your support our program. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me.
As I say at the first, that you are here from more than 10 years. You love Emirat and you loved to make your own business. Before we speak about the company and the kind of services, we need to know more about Amanda. Who is Amanda? From where? How did you come to United Arab Emirates? Why you choose Abu Dhabi especially to start your business and your life, by the way?
Yeah, so I'm from the US. I say I'm from Texas, but I've lived in a few places in the US. But I consider Abu Dhabi my home now. I've been here as an adult more than half of my adult life, so this is where I choose to make my home. I came here with my ex-husband and he's moved back, but I decided I wanted to stay. And I had a few corporate jobs along the way. I used to, in the US, help reorganize small businesses, and I worked in a university as well. And I had a few corporate jobs here, and they just never really worked out for me. I do well in a corporate environment, and I have lots of experience, but I found that they were kept changing their projects and things, and I just didn't want to be in that constantly changing environment, and I decided I wanted to build something for myself. Sure. I think Abu Dhabi is really safe. As a single female, I feel comfortable here. I don't feel like I'm unsafe. Even if I need to go out in the middle of the night to go to the grocery store or something, I don't feel unsafe. I feel like I can go anywhere and people are looking out for me. And one thing I noticed right from the beginning here is that when you are in trouble, someone is always there to help you. Like really, like you run out of gas. I don't know what it is about getting stuck in the sand in the desert. Somebody always comes and rescues you.
Right. The Pet Sitting Company, it is coming from more than 4 years. Just 4 years, you work hard, and alhamdulillah, you have good feedback with the customers. For that, we are here. We choose the people that have already good feedback with the customers. Before we speaking about the services, I don't want to know more about the start, how it was, the difficulties that you find during the start.
Starting a small business here is difficult because I think a lot of the structures in the government are set up for larger companies, and that's okay because that's what they need to build here. But a lot of us small companies, we struggle with getting all of the details correct and making sure that we have all the things in line that we need. It's getting much better. Alhamdulillah, the systems are so much better. I'm so happy with TAM Abu Dhabi and the way they're making things more streamlined so that business owners know what they're doing and where they're going with everything and what's required of them. So that was a big challenge. Plus, I started the company in the end of 2019, which we all know there were challenges with COVID and everything else going on. And when I started the company, many things were not online, but then suddenly everything moved onto the internet, and it's been improving since then. So I'm very happy about that. But COVID was a big challenge for us as a service company. So we provide pet care in the home. So we can look after your pets in your home where they're comfortable, particularly cats, birds, rabbits, animals that are don't necessarily feel safe going to another place. We can take care of them. We also do dog walks, so if you're away from work long hours during the day, we can come and look after your dogs. We do overnight pet sitting for dogs and other animals that might be like elderly cats and pets that need more attention overnight. And if you go on vacation, we can provide care for your pets while you're on vacation.
Right. Tell me more about your team work, how you choose the team, how they work, what the way they work with you.
I mean, I realize the company has my name on it, and it's my neck on the line for the company and everything, but my company doesn't exist without my team.
Right.
So a lot of people say, oh, I own a company, but I don't feel like I own my company. I really try to give my team members a lot of say in the company. I've built a framework and procedures and a way for them to be able to do the work that they love. So we hire people who love animals. That's really, really important, but it's not enough. We need people who are really responsible, who are able to understand why we have the policies and procedures that we do and why we care for the pets the way we do. And also we look for people who genuinely believe that what they're doing helps others, and most of the time those are people that actually own pets themselves.
Right.
Well, I think that some of the other people that have started pet care companies, a lot of them, I started with a very small budget. I was a girl who had a dream and about 50,000 dirhams, and believe me, you can do it. If you're willing to start small and live modestly, you can build something for yourself. I think a lot of companies start with a big investment, and so they're able to just mushroom up really big very quickly. I didn't ever want to do that. I have plans for the future, but I wanted to create a company that was personal and where I actually know the names of my customers and their pets. A lot of times I recognize their pets before I recognize them. I'll see them and they'll recognize me in public, but if I saw their dog, I'd be like, oh, hi, you know? So I wanted it to be very personal and where I and my staff and my team members were invested in the welfare of the pets we look after.
Inshallah. Alhamdulillah, now you have 4 years with more success, and inshallah, for sure, everyone successful like you, his dreams or her dreams non-stop. For you sure, you have plans for the future. In the next 3 years, if we can say, where you see Amanda and her business.
So I really hope to grow the pet sitting company into a larger company called the Pet Company. I want to be the kind of company that we can be everything that somebody needs for their pet. So the next step, we really hope to open a doggy daycare. We're looking for investors or silent partners or investing partners, different options, but we want to open a dog daycare, and not in the typical way that a lot of the dog daycares are open, where they're in big industrial areas and they're big giant daycares. We want to do it more in the way like you have a kid nursery. So it's in your neighborhood. It's accessible to you when you're on your way back and forth from work. We want to make it so that people, so that the pets that are there are a smaller group, and all the pets know it, all the dogs know each other. And then also to have small pet clinics in neighborhoods so that we can provide vaccinations, healthcare basics, and things like that are very easily accessible.
Right, all the best for you, inshallah. Mrs. Amanda, you say that you love Emirat and you fall in love with Abu Dhabi especially. As you know, Emirat is very safety, and our government and our shuyukh present all the facilities for anyone have an idea and he want or she want to make. Plus they support the woman too much. For that and for all, from your heart, if I need now some words to thank them, the camera with you, you can speak directly to our shuyukh, tell them what you want.
I am just really appreciative of the opportunities I've had here that I wouldn't necessarily even have in the US, even as a US citizen. Yes, you know, I could build the same company in the US, but I looked for a niche that was not filled here. And when I went to make the company, I met people all through the government who were always looking to help me and always looking for a solution for my unique problems, because my company is unique. There's not a place for it in the DED, like the list of activities, and people have always been willing to go out of their way for me. And so I'm really appreciative of the opportunities I've had here and how I can feel safe living as a single woman, and I can follow my dreams and build a life for myself.
I need advice from you for the single women to continue their life. Plus, I need you to tell the people that outside of Emirat, from your experience as a businesswoman also, if you want to give them also advice to come and make their business here.
If you want to come and make your business here, the very first thing you must do is market research. Please don't start the same thing everybody else started. Listen, cupcake businesses are very cute, but they're everywhere. There's chocolate businesses everywhere. Find something nobody else is doing that is needed here, that is wanted, and take your time to build a reputation. I genuinely love animals. I always have. And when I realized, having brought my own pets here, that there wasn't a niche for pet care in the home wasn't filled, I saw the opportunity, but I took my time to be in the community and to meet people and to build relationships.
Great. Now, if you want to give the advice for the women especially, the singles that say see the lifelong to work hard to do on themselves.
I think the best thing I've learned so far is to just be yourself. I think everybody wants to fit in a mold. You know, we're in this world of Instagram and models and everything, and I think that we miss this opportunity to really shine as who we are. And that matters when you're trying to build a life for yourself and everything. When you die, nobody's going to care that you wore the most expensive clothes or that your makeup was always perfect or anything. They're going to care about how you treated them, how you respected them, how you were yourself, and you were honest about who you were.
Great. Amanda, at last, as we start the interview by thanking, we should to finish it also by thanking. For sure, in your private life, you have a people support you. You have a people that you love and respect them. They see us now, we say for them hi. And also, you can choose one or more to say for them thank you and speak to them.
Sure.
Direct.
I am so grateful to everybody that's helped me along the way, from little people in offices that just said, okay, you need to do this, or go talk to my friend in this office, all the way up to Claudia, my admin, who is beside me all the time, and I could not do my job without her. And I don't think my team members could do their work without her either. And also to my team members who are dedicated, kind-hearted people who really understand that what we're doing impacts other people. I would be absolutely wrong if I didn't thank my business partner as well. He's been an absolute great friend. He started out as my customer and now he's my partner. And also my parents, who have really stood behind me when they kind of really would prefer that I moved home. I think as an expat, it's really difficult to be away from your family and difficult for them as well. But they've supported me nonetheless. So I would like to thank them as well.
From me and from Khalij TV, thanks a lot also for all these people, especially your family. Thanks that they are present, a good woman and a good businesswoman here in Emirat. For sure, there and us proud too much of you. Mrs. Amanda, thank you so much. I hope all the success for you.
Thank
and
you.
In the future, more and more achievements and also appointments. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
مشاهدينا ابقوا معنا بعد الفاصل لنتعرف على الخدمات التي تقدمها مس أماندا.